What's up, guys? It is that time of month again to do a monthly update. This may be kind of a long video. I'm not sure yet. You'll know by clicking on it if it's long or not. I guess it'll say in the you know how it works here on YouTube. But yeah, go over stuff I picked up over the last month or so, and maybe talk about some here and there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video first and foremost, and thank you for subscribing if you have. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit the like, all that good stuff. And check out the link tree in the bio for all my other social medias. And let's get started here. First, we're going to start with things that came in for a review. Not a whole lot, but there is a few things here. These first four are going to be Horror Pack was nice enough to send over May's Horror Pack to me. So we'll start with that. In that pack, we had Willy's Wonderland. Great movie. Love this movie. A lot of people love this movie. A lot of people have this movie, but really cool for them to include that for those who do not have this one yet. So yeah, we got Willy's Wonderland. Next is one Scream Factory title. That is The Devil's Dolls. And I saw a lot of people getting this one with the slipcover. I wasn't fortunate enough to get one with the slip, but that's okay. It is still a Scream Factory title included in this month's horror pack. So really cool. And then another movie that I enjoyed quite a bit. You got Tony Todd in here, and that is Stoker Hills. So yeah, look forward to revisiting this one. And then the horror pack exclusive was a sequel, Cruel Summer 2. I have not seen the first one. Now, I do have another movie called Cruel Summer, but it's a different movie altogether. And I've not seen the first one of this. I was thinking, oh, I've seen the first one, but this is a sequel to another movie called Cruel Summer. So definitely got to find that first one. It was a horror pack exclusive, I believe, the previous month. So I need to track that down so I can watch the sequel. But yeah, that was the horror pack for the month of May. So thank you again to Horror Pack for sending these over. Really awesome to do that. Next up, we have one here from Cape Light Pictures, and that is Last Commute. This is like a throwback to like 80s, 90s action movies. You got a lot of like 80s, 90s action stars in here, including like Billy Blanks and Cynthia Rothrock, and montages galore of them training and everything. The acting's not, it's what it needs to be for this kind of movie, but the fight scenes are pretty cool. I enjoyed this one overall. If you guys are fans of like 80s, 90s cheesy action movies, definitely give this one a watch. It's basically people fighting in this tournament, and some people don't want to agree to it. So those who don't agree, the villain, I'll say, takes members of their family and holds them hostage so that they'll fight. And you got, I already forgot his name. I think it was Draco, was the main guy's name in here. He's pretty much trying to get someone that can defeat this guy, but yeah, at the same time, doesn't want him to be defeated, if that makes sense. But yeah, really nice steelbook. You got a lot of embossing on here. The back is really cool. Very, very nice steelbook on this one. I recommend picking this one up just for the steelbook. I'm not going to pull the disc out, but I did a full unboxing, I believe, on here and on TikTok. So if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. And I did a little bit better of a review there. But it's been a little while since I've seen this one already, so not going to go too much into detail. But yeah, this is the 4K steelbook, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love this steelbook. So that is from Cape Light Pictures. Next, we got a couple steelbooks here from Lionsgate that were sent over, and that is The Gate, Lionsgate. Yeah, let's open that up. Give you guys a look there. Really cool. And inside, you got the original poster art inside there. Love when they do inside artwork on steelbooks. There is some images behind the disc as well. Yeah, I love The Gate. I think it's a good entry into horror, a good gateway, if you will, into horror. You know, got to keep that gate theme, right? And yeah, just a movie you could throw on with the whole family. And you got a young Ethan Hawke in here. And I need to see the second one of this. I have not seen the second one. But yeah, The Gate. These are all available now, by the way. And then we have Lair of the White Worm, another nice looking steelbook. You guys know Lionsgate always does great on their steelbooks. I like to keep the little papers they send. The original poster art inside there as well. These both came with digital codes as well. And this is a really interesting movie. I like this one a lot. It takes a little bit to get going on this one, but once this thing gets going, this movie is really trippy and weird. And you got young Hugh Grant in here, and I always forget her name. Is it Amanda Donahue? Is that what it is? I think so, something like that. But yeah, Layer of the White Worm. And if you guys wanted to look at the J cards, you can. I did unboxings for both of these steelbooks on their own video if you want to check that one out here on YouTube, along with TikTok as well. All right, moving on. This one just came out. I have not got a chance to watch this one yet, but we got Kung Fu Panda 4. Of course, you got Jack Black in here coming back for that role. And you got Dustin Hoffman and other voice actors in here. Sorry, my feet are hitting the tripod here. But yeah, some features on here. Again, this one is available now. This one came out this past Tuesday. You got some nice embossing and stuff going on here. And, you know, some bonus features and everything. I enjoy these movies for what they are. Nice family movies there. And then also from Lionsgate, I believe. Yeah, Lionsgate, we have Arthur the King with Mark Wahlberg. I didn't know anything about this one going into this. And like I never heard of this movie at all. I don't remember any advertisement for this or anybody talking about this one, which is weird because it's a Mark Wahlberg movie and it's got a dog. So figured I would have heard about this one. But again, went into this one completely blind. All I knew is he was an endurance racer and there was a dog. That's all I knew going into this one. And I really, really liked this movie. The dog doesn't come into play till about halfway into the movie or maybe a little bit more. But it's kind of him doing his last race. You know, this is his last chance to win. He comes across this stray dog. The dog kind of helps them after he helps the dog and forms this bond with the dog. And this is a true story, which is a nice added touch that it is a true story and they show stuff after the movie on the real person and everything. But yeah, really great family movie. Definitely something to watch on family movie night. And yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot more than I thought I would. And it's just about working together as a team, not leaving people behind, even the dog. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. Arthur the King. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Next, we got one in here from Severn Films, and that is Enter the Clones of Bruce. I wanted to make sure I said the title right. This is basically about all the knockoffs. I don't want to say spoofs, but all the fake Bruce Lee movies, I guess, that came after his death and everything. It does kind of give you a little bit of backstory and history on Bruce Lee and his movies there at the beginning. Then it goes into all the other, like, I don't remember how many they said, at least like 300 like spin-offs of Bruce Lee movies that were made in like a short amount of time. And really cool documentary. I learned a lot watching this one. So yeah, this one does have a bunch of special features as well, as you can see on the back there, if you guys want to pause and take a look at those. And yeah, just I love documentaries, and especially if it's something you want to know more about. Nothing fancy on this one for a boutique release. It's pretty plain, simple, no reverse art or anything, but still really cool. Thank you, Severn, for sending this over. Very, very awesome. And next up is a Mill Creek release that another one I didn't know anything about. You got Rob Schneider in here. That's the only person's name I recognize in this cast, and I actually liked this movie. No one is talking about this at all. Like, I haven't seen anyone on TikTok or YouTube or anything talk about this, and that is dead wrong. The opening scene in this movie just grabs your attention. After that, it kind of softens up a little bit because the opening scene is a little extreme, but it's basically about someone who wants a kid and someone who doesn't want a kid. I'll just say that. And you got some like mob type stuff going on. And Rob Schneider plays this lawyer who's kind of forced to work for the bad guys. And there's a scene towards the end in the last act of this movie that made my jaw drop. I'll just say that. It was pretty brutal. And the way it was shot and the music and everything was just like, wow. Definitely check this out, guys. Don't sleep on Dead Wrong. I've not heard anyone talk about this. Check this movie out. I think you're going to enjoy it. And then another one from Mill Creek here is a double feature director spotlight for, what was the director on this? Director spotlight for Sidney Pollack. Pollack? So you got Burt Lancaster and Castle Keep and Al Pacino and Bobby Deerfield, which I've never heard of Bobby Deerfield. Let me know what you guys think of Bobby Deerfield if you've seen it. Is this something I should watch really soon? I guess he's like a race car driver or something. I've not seen it. Castle Keep sounds pretty interesting as well. But an Al Pacino movie that I've never heard of, how is that? Especially an older one. I thought I knew all his older stuff, but I don't know that one. So yeah, Bobby Deerfield and Castle Keep from Mill Creek. Again, these are all available now, guys. And then last one for review here. Another media book here. This is another one from Cape Light Pictures, and that is Hansel and Gretel. This is the like musical one with Cloris Leachman in it as the witch. I've not seen this one. I don't think I have anyways. If I have, I was probably a wee little lad and don't remember anything. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to check this one out. There's the J card thing there. And of course, you know, it's a media book, so you got pictures and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued about this one. I kind of forgot about it, so I need to set this aside and watch it. I will be doing that here very, very soon. But very nice media book from Cape Light Pictures. All right, let's move on to some stuff that I actually picked up. All right, guys, we're going to do a small stack of stuff that is not from Whatnot, okay? A couple of these were sent over to me. You guys seen I did a video already on this one, but we do have the Killer Clowns 4K release with the alternate slip, and of course had to grab that Steelbook as well. These are from, of course, Scream Factory. And this transfer, guys, this transfer on this Killer Clowns 4K, top notch. The video quality, I did a little video on here for you guys, kind of comparing it to the Arrow video. Is it worth the upgrade? Definitely worth the upgrade. If you guys are huge fans of this movie, definitely grab the Scream Factory, but keep the Arrow edition because it does have more bonus features. That's all I'm going to say in this video. There is a whole video on here on my page kind of going over everything. If you guys want to check that video out, definitely do so. All right, next one. This one was sent to me by one of my followers, I believe, over on TikTok. It may have been here on YouTube. I don't know. I tried to tag them. They never said anything back. So, yeah, but this was off my Amazon wish list, and that is Duel on 4K. So, I don't even remember the name of who sent this to me. I did keep the receipt. So, there we go. From Nia or Nay. Not really sure how to say it, but thank you once again for the 4K copy of Duel. I've been wanting to add this to the collection for a very long time, and now it's here. It's in the collection, which is awesome. Another one that's sent to me by my buddy Kel Blaze over on TikTok. That is Monkey Bone on Blu-ray. If you guys try to get the US release of this movie, it's like $150, $200. It's insane. He said he found one on eBay for a good price for the Region B release, and I think this is actually region free. I could be mistaken. I did watch it, but I don't remember what region my player was on at the time. But I did revisit this one. This movie's so much fun. I love this movie. So happy to have this in the collection. This is a 101 Films release, and pretty plain Jane for a 101. No bonus features at all, but just to have the movie is awesome. Again, I had a blast with this movie on rewatch. I hadn't seen this movie in probably over 10 years, and watching it again was like watching it for the first time, but there was a few parts I remembered, and you know, get back in the pack, and excuse me while I choke my monkey, and stuff like that. But you got Brendan Fraser in here, you got Rose McGowan in here with playing the kitty. Yeah, it's just, it's a blast. And what's her name? Bridget Fonda. This movie is just so much fun. And Chris Kattan there at the end as the body, I guess. Yeah, Monkey Bones, it's so much fun. All right, next one. A lot of people had a hard time getting this one, including myself, but we got the Crow 4K Steelbook. This is the Walmart exclusive. I would love to have the regular one in the collection as well, but we'll work on that. We'll get it eventually. I did watch this. It's been probably over 20 years since I've seen this, probably since I was a teenager. It's probably about 96, 97 since I've seen this. And wow, this transfer top-notch transfer, audio, video, everything. Absolutely perfect. And just, I had forgotten how good Brandon Lee was in this movie. And I completely forgot Ernie Hudson was in it too from Ghostbusters. So, yeah, I love that it's kind of like kind of feels like a Batman, like 89 feel to it, where they're just in this like city that's kind of like Gotham-esque, I guess. And it's just this run down kind of shithole town, and just it's not one location, but it feels like it, if you know what I mean. Like it doesn't feel like a huge movie, it just feels like this one area. I don't know. But yeah, the transfer on this is just phenomenal. I highly recommend the 4K of this, and this steelbook is just awesome. I'm sure you guys have seen this already, but yeah, love this steelbook. Again, I do want to get the other one as well. I'm kind of disappointed they don't include the Blu-rays a lot with the 4K releases anymore, especially for the price we're paying. And, other people talk about it too. Some rooms, they don't have a 4K player, especially like more family type movies. Hey, the kids want to watch it. They only got a Blu-ray player. Now we got to buy a 4K player for their room, or, for the vehicle or whatever. I don't know. It just seems, how much extra is it really costing the studio to include a Blu-ray? Probably not much, right? All right, this next one was sent to me as well off of my wish list from my good buddy Plainview. Plainview, if you're watching, you know who you are, and thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I did watch it finally. Watched this the other day, and that is the 4K steelbook for Major League. I can't remember if I showed this in the last video. I don't think I did. But you do get the magnets in here as well if you want to decorate the steelbook. I have not peeled them off there. There's the back without any magnets or anything. But I did rewatch this one. Great transfer on this release as well. And man, this just takes me back to, childhood for sure. It's been a long time since I've seen this one. I do have this on Blu-ray already. It is a lot better quality than the Blu-ray. And I did throw the Blu-ray in afterwards. I try to do that when I get the 4Ks and just kind of skim through it. And now I want to watch the other two again, which I do have on Blu-ray as well. And I honestly don't remember if I've seen the sequels. I've had them for a while, but I'm trying to get that magnet thing back on there. I don't know if I want to keep it like that or actually decorate it. I don't know. Kind of want to just keep it that way. But anyways, let's move on. All right. Now, the rest of these are all going to be from Whatnot. Let me move some stuff around here. Yeah, let's set that stuff over there. So we got a big stack of Whatnot, guys. So this is all from the Whatnot app. If you guys have not signed up for the Whatnot app, especially if you guys are new to collecting or just want to grow the collection, cheaply, I guess, is the best way to say it. Not break the bank in doing it. Definitely sign up for the Whatnot app. Use the link in my bio on the link tree, and you guys will get anywhere between $10 and $200 upon signing up. Again, someone did hit the $200 one time, and it's been a while, so I think it's about due again. So yeah, and when you guys sign up, I get what you guys get. I'll just be, completely transparent on that. So that does help me as well as you. So we're both getting free money just by buying stuff we're going to buy anyways. So yeah, all right. I'm not going to go over individual prices on most of these. I will tell you one of them was pretty expensive, but we'll get to that towards the end of the stack here. Most of the new releases are going to be half price or less than retail. Most of the time they don't come with the digitals. That's why they're so cheap. But a lot of your older releases are like $2 and $3 Blu-rays for the most part. But yeah, sign up for Whatnot. These are all from, I believe they're all from Alfster Cards over there, and Dollar Movie Hub. So go follow those two sellers, Alfster Cards and Dollar Movie Hub. Those are the sellers I buy from the most. So let's dive into this. First up, we got Night Swim. Now, I heard this movie was not very good, so I waited on this one for a while. I was going to see it at theaters initially because I believe it was like it was early year release, and that's when, kind of the crap comes out, I guess. I liked this one. I thought the acting was solid overall. I thought the story behind the pool was interesting. Now, I wish they would have dove more into kind of the myth of what was feeding into the pool, where the water was coming from. But I don't think it was bad at all, especially for a PG-13 horror movie, beginning of the year. I enjoyed this one overall. I don't have really any issues with it. Now, had it been rated R and they would have delved into that mythology of I believe it was like a spring or something that the water was fed from. It was like a natural pool. It wasn't filled with a garden hose. If they would have delved into that more, maybe made it R-rated, a little bit more gore and stuff, because I don't remember like any gore in this. It might have been a little bit better, but I enjoyed it overall. I don't think it's that bad. If you're holding off on this because you heard it was terrible, definitely give it a watch. I gotta reposition here. I'm not used to doing these videos from here, so I'm kind of out of my element. But yeah, nice one. Wasn't that bad, guys. Definitely give it a watch. Take a little drink break here and say hi to you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. We're just kind of chilling and taking our time in this video because I don't see you guys too much. All right, and if you guys aren't following me on TikTok while it's still here, if it goes away, it goes away. There's nothing we can do about that. Definitely do so. I try to go live just about every day over there. We go through the collection, pull out movies off the shelf that you guys call for, you guys want to see, things like that, and sit and talk for a little bit, usually at the end of the live and everything, and it's a lot of fun. All right, moving on, we got Star Trek, the motion picture. I only had the newer ones on Blu-ray. I have a lot of the older ones on the big, thick DVD sets, so wanted to start getting these on Blu-ray finally. So now we have the motion picture on Blu-ray there. A rom-com here, one of the newer one. We got Sydney Sweeney in here, Anyone But You. I did watch this one, and yeah, it was fun. It wasn't anything new, wasn't anything groundbreaking, but yeah, I had a good time with it. If you're looking for a good like date night movie or something, I recommend checking this one out. Not bad. This one was sent to me by Alpster Cards, just kind of as a thank you for promoting them over on TikTok. I always shout them out and do, videos on their stuff that I pick up from them. So this was kind of a thank you for that. And that is Harold and Kumar, Guantanamo Bay. Now, yeah, it's just Harold and Kumar, Guantanamo Bay. But the slip, I believe he said this was a Comic-Con exclusive. I'm not exactly 100% sure. And it was a brand new copy of the movie as well. And I did have this movie already, but I only have it on DVD. So now I have this and Christmas. I only need White Castle on Blu-ray to have all three on blue. But yeah, this slip is just, it's NPH on a freaking unicorn. And it's shiny. What more could you ask for? Love the slip. So huge thanks to Alpster Cards for just throwing that in my package there. That was really awesome. And they always throw in cookies too. Oreo cookies. So really nice touch. All right, now we have Hunger Games, Mockingjay 2. This is the only one I was still missing. I thought about getting the 4K set, but I don't know. I've not watched a single Hunger Games, guys. Is it worth it? My OCD was bugging me. It was crooked. I do need a slip for this. All the other ones have slips, but I was missing this from the collection. And for whatever reason, this does not come up hardly at all on Whatnot for Mockingjay 2. I don't know why. All the other 3 or 4, whatever now, all come up quite a bit. And I do have the ballad one, the newest one. But this one never pops up. So for a couple bucks, I had to snag it and hopefully one day find the slip for it. I don't know. But now we have the complete Hunger Games collection. Another one that I thought I had in the collection and don't, and finally picked it up, that is The Watch. You got Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill. I remember seeing this one. I remember liking it. It's been a while since I've seen it. I saw when it came out on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever, and haven't seen it since. So definitely looking forward to re-watching that. Another one I've been holding off on, and now I need the slip for, because I have the slips for all my other MCU movies that have them available, and I have Across the Spider-Verse with a slip, but I need the 1, 2, and 2 the Spider-Verse. Yeah, these are, well, this one might be brand new. Usually they open them and take out the codes. Oh, it doesn't have a code. Blu-ray and DVD, that's why it's still sealed. All right, so this was, again, just a few bucks, so I had to add it to the collection and get both the Spider-Verse ones. And then next we have a turn your brain off action movie that I enjoyed, and that is The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. Not much plot to this. I mean, they kill this lady that is kind of his friend or whatever. He kind of works on her farm, like doing, being a beekeeper. And he's also a beekeeper in other terms, which means you're a badass. But yeah, just brain dead action. I mean, just have a good time with it. Don't think too much into it. The action scenes are great, over the top. Everything you would want from a Jason Statham movie. I mean, the acting, I don't think I forget her name, but the lady that's working with him in this, I thought she was the weakest link in this movie as far as the acting, but Statham always does a great job in his roles. And I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, it's basically a bunch of hackers that take everything from this older lady and take all the money out of this charity that she's kind of running, and she's lost everything, so she takes her own life. I think I said they take her out first, but that's not true. But kind of in a sense, because of what they did, she takes her own life, and now he wants to get revenge on the bad guys. So yeah, pretty simple plot, but yeah, it's a bunch of hackers going after elderly people and taking advantage of them. They'll say like, hey, there's a problem with your computer, let me into your computer. Next thing you know, all your funds are depleted, and he's trying to take these guys down. All right, another one I always thought that I had and never picked up for whatever reason. Really good movie, haven't seen it in a while. Gone, Baby, Gone. She's gone, baby. Gone. This case looks really weird. This is another one of those like $2 pickups off of there. You got to get it in the collection. And then American Gangster, another one. I just never picked up for whatever reason. I think I get this and American Hustle confused because they, start out the same, I guess. I don't know. There's 900 movies with American. But American Gangster, Denzel, Russell Crowe. Great movie. And then one that gets called for a lot in the lives. I've never seen this. That is 500 Days of Summer. I hear it's really good. And you got, who's in this one? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. His movies are usually pretty good. He picks good movies to be in for sure. Another one I have not seen, and it was a couple bucks, and I heard it was good, but I don't know much about it really. It is Isle of Dogs. It looks really weird on the back, I'm not gonna lie. It looks odd. Is this animated? It's animated, right? I don't even know. But yeah, tons of people in here. I think that's like the cast right there, all in yellow. Holy crap. No, okay, that's the cast and crew and everything else. Yeah, Isle of Dogs. And then finally added Mall Cop to the collection. I do enjoy the first one. The second one, not so much. And this gets called for a lot in the lives. And again, I do enjoy it for what it is. It's probably a little outdated now, but it's good, Kevin James. And then I haven't watched this next one yet. I have not heard one good thing about this. But we got Madam Web on 4K, so it's got to be better since it's on 4K, right? I don't know. I'm going into it with an open mind. I'm going to be optimistic, and I'm putting this one off for like last in the to watch pile. But I will watch it eventually. Another one I remember enjoying quite a bit. Wanted to add it to the collection. Couple bucks. Crazy Stupid Love. You got Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Marissa Tomei, and Kevin Bacon. Great cast in here. And another good rom-com there. And then another one that gets called for a lot in the lives. I did see this long ago when my kids were younger. That is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I don't remember how many of these they even made. I know it was at least more than one. And this thing is like heavy. It's the old Blu-ray, DVD, and your disc digital copy. Which that didn't last very long. All right, another one I enjoyed more than I thought I would. We got Lisa Frankenstein. This movie was a lot darker toned than I thought it would be. This is another one, PG-13, but it works in this one. This very well could have been an R rating on this one. There's a couple times it kind of pushes those boundaries. Very good 80s aesthetic to it with the neons and everything, and I I just had a blast with this one. It's basically she brings this guy back to life, and he starts how do I want to say this? Taking limbs from other people. I'll just say that. Taking limbs from other people so that they'll work correctly. And of course, they fall in love and all that stuff. And yeah, it's just a really good movie. It's kind of a feel-good movie, but it's really dark. I guess you got to be a little messed up in the head, like myself, to enjoy this one. I don't know, but I did have a blast with that one. And then I got this one mainly for the slip. That is Godzilla 2014. This was an upgrade from the DVD. And I know this movie takes an hour to get to anything going on, and I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember it just being really, really slow. Barely show the, Godzilla, and I wanted to have it. The slip called to me. I love the slip on that. And then this next one, I'll go ahead and take this out of the protector. This one was not a $2 or $3 movie. This one goes for about 130, 140 on eBay, somewhere around there. I did not pay that. I didn't pay anywhere close to that. I paid less than half of that. This is a import from the UK, I believe. That is the Devil's Advocate steelbook with the fire. Go ahead and open that up. Just a beautiful steelbook. I didn't even know there was a steelbook for this. I'm surprised there's no 4K for this yet. It's just kind of weird to me. It's just strange what movies get 4Ks and what movies don't. I'm trying to put this back in there correctly. I don't know. But yeah, Devil's Advocate steelbook. Awesome steelbook, and got it for a really good price. And we got 3 left, guys. We're almost there. Another one I got for like half price of retail, just because there wasn't a code. That is Creature from the Black Lagoon steelbook. Love these black and white steelbooks that they did. I know they did a bunch of the Universal Monsters like this. I already have the import versions of the 4K steelbooks for like Frankenstein and Dracula, Wolfman. I needed to get the one for Creature. Doesn't match those, but it's close enough. All right, 2 left. Next one is one I've not seen. I hear this one's really good and a lot of fun. That is One Cut of the Dead. I've not opened this one yet. I'm trying to wait till I watch it. If they stay sealed, I remember I gotta watch it. Yeah, One Cut of the Dead. And lastly, another upgrade here from the Blu-ray. This is the 4K release of Dread, the Lionsgate steelbook. And again, for the price, I had to pick this one up. The back of this is really cool. I am the law. I think I messed up the slip case myself. Oh well. There's a little bit of damage on the slip case, but I think I did that when I was moving these movies around trying to get everything together for this video. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's the update. That's quite a bit, more than I thought. And the only reason I have so much to show you guys is because of Whatnot and getting stuff for review. I myself did not buy hardly anything, retail anyways, and a lot of Whatnot stuff was because of you guys too, for using my code. So out of pocket wise, there's not much here. And yeah, I would not have this haul without you guys following me over here, following me around TikTok. That helps get stuff for review and, stuff off the wish list and everything else. I can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support. And, yeah, I'm gonna end this video before I start to cry. But, yeah, thank you guys. Seriously. Especially if you're still here this late in the video. You're fucking awesome, and I fucking love you guys. And yeah, that's it for this video. As always, peace, love, and happiness to all of you. I will catch you next time. Later.